You were saying that you had it for how much?
40.
For 40, yeah. Yeah, definitely is not gonna work.
I can do 50 max.
I can do 50. No.
You can do?
No. No, because like there are multiple errors and there's like a lot of things that needs to be done, documents, too many things that needs to be done for this property to be ready, you know. Here's the thing. Now I know you might be thinking like, well, I had it for 40, but you were only talking to like one of the brothers. There are almost like 7, 8.
Another 2.
Yeah, what 2? No, there are almost like 7 or 8 brothers on this one.
I mean, they told me that there were 3 only.
Yeah, and that's what he told us too. But then when we went to the other one, it was like, oh, you know, there are like 10 people. It would be like way too much work. I mean, see how much you can get closer to, you know, to 85, and let me know. So I see that this one is more like, you know, 110, 120, like the ARV on it. What would you think, like, if you were to rent it, how much you can rent it for?
I was gonna do a full rehab because it has a lot of termite problems.
Right.
So it was gonna I was gonna have to put in at least 50 to 60K on it.
Ouch. Yeah, I can.
It's almost, yeah. It's that's why I wanted to increase the value also by putting an extra room and a bathroom. But yeah, it was gonna be time and, you know, a lot of work.
I agree.
That's why I need to get it. I get it to around that price to be able to make a little bit of profit. If not, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it would have been ideal had it been like, you know, clear title, but it just the way, you know, like you got basically like almost 7, 8 brothers. You need to send them all of those documents. You need to, like, basically we have like, you know, 7, 8 sellers.
Oh, I understand, man. Good luck with that.
Yeah, and it just take a lot of time. It's not like, you know, just normal wholesale deal. Okay, no problem. I'll keep you in mind, and we'll take it from there for sure.
Thank you so much. Have a good luck, bro.
You too. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, hope you guys doing well. So I want to share something. I just finished the call, but I thought I'd give my feedback to it that I had with you know, with my team on how do we disposition a deal with a messy title. Obviously, it takes somewhere between 3 to 4 and even sometimes 6 months to get those deals cleared. What we're going to do is that we're going to continue push that deal, right? As we know, the process is going to take some time. We have to be very transparent with our investors and you know, agents or people who are making offers on this deal. And like, hey, look, this deal, it's a little bit curative title deal. It's a messy deal. That's the situation here. So just to let you know, you would make an offer. Of course, if we accept it, we have, you know, we have to put the earnest money and everything. However, this not gonna close. We're project to close in 3 months. We're project to close in, you know, in 5 months. And so that's, we have to be very transparent up front before we lock him in. If we agreed on everything, and then let's say after 3 or 4 months on what we agreed on, and we couldn't convey title, boom, we would release the earnest money, go to them fully, because it's not their fault. It's not our fault too, because we work hard on the deal. Just sometimes we couldn't find the air or something. Now another thing here, what we would do is that because we have time, we will use all the options that we have pretty much. That's the cool thing, is that with curative title situation, what we would do is that we would list it pretty much anywhere. And if we can even have an option to list it on the MLS, we will do so if we have the authorization to do so. And we have the time, and that's the cool thing. And we would pretty much list it at a retail price because we have the time to do so. And these properties too, to give you a little bit of background, pretty much anyone you know, those are usually, they tend to be in a good location. You know, it's just that, you know, maybe the owners passed away, and you know, it just become really messy situation, and that's where we come in and, you know, fix the situation, make it, you know, make it happen. Also, I see a lot of, you know, agents, wholesalers, you know, come across those deals. If you're a wholesaler, if you're, you know, agent, and you have similar situation, you know, client called you, or let's say if you're a wholesaler, you contracted a deal, you open escrow, you get the title report back, it was like, oh, wait a second, there are like 2-3 dead people in it, and then I have to solve all of that messy situation. Well, here's the thing. All you have to do is that, you know, contact us, we'll take a look and see if it's a good fit for us and we're able to solve the situation. Then again, we'll work with you on the deal, and you know, we'll make it a win-win. If you have similar deal, feel free to reach us, Sunbelt Cash Offer, and be happy to talk to you more about it. Until next time, take care. This is Wally. Thank you.